Are we up and running? Type in a 1 if you can hear me. Fantastic. And just so you know, I am on live chat. We're getting that out of the way first. Thank you very much. Okay, now if I could actually type, so now it won't let me type any responses. I have to sign into chat. I guess I'll have to figure that later. Let's see how many people actually come back. I expect nothing less from you, DeFuzz. Except for maybe a few sirens. Right, Silver Scorpion. At least we have audio and visual. We'll work from there. That's right, Philip Board. It works. I would be remiss, though, if I didn't thank Larry Powell. He helped me walk through Streamlabs and at least get me this far. So thank you very much, Larry. Larry has been made a permanent moderator on my channel for his assistance. So thank you very much. I did, but when I do that, it takes away the ability for me to see the Streamlab. All that information opens up a new window. Ah, there it is. Now I have to sign into chat. Where? No, not through that. It goes through my university account, and I don't want to do that. Let's close that out. Let's close that out. Let's close that out. Yes, everyone give Larry a big round of applause. How many people do we have up in here? It says 2 viewers, but I know there's more than 2. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Live chat. Okay. Well, I'm not probably going to stay on for too long. But I just wanted to kind of, this was really pretty much a test stream, so I still have to pack up some stuff to ship out in the morning. But since we have a few people in here, we lost a few. Well, that's understandable. That's a very good point. So, Scorpion, I can if I should choose to. Let's test that theory. See if I can curse myself out in my own stream. Success. Five, 6, 7. 7-second lag. Okay, that's not too bad. 7:10. All right, so let's talk about some stuff. What do you guys want to talk about? I did. It's muted all the way. No volume on the phone. If you're still hearing any sort of feedback, let me know. I know, Phil, the board. I know. I'm working on this. My first stream, okay? Cut me some slack. Yeah, it's just one big lag fest up in here, DeFuzz. And by the way, am I pronouncing that? Is it supposed to be pronounced DeFuzz? Or would you like me to pronounce it DA Fuzz? Okay, good, Larry. I really don't like looking at myself, so if I don't like it, I'm sure the rest of you are really suffering, so my apologies. Great, no feedback. Excellent. Four people in here? Well, it's a start. So it'd help if I liked my own stream. There we go. Exactly. Okay, that still doesn't quite help me understand how you like to be addressed. So would you like me to say the letters out? D-A fuzz or da fuzz, like slang for the word the. So option 1 for the letters or option 2 for slang pronunciation. Let me know, da fuzz. I'm going to keep calling you that until you correct me or say otherwise. Well, that's to be expected, Philip the Board, especially in this stream. I mean, you already know who I am, so I dish it out quite a bit, so I'm sure I'm going to be paying for it now. District Attorney was Yeah, no, knowing my luck, that's probably what it is. Okay, let's get down to business, people. What do you want to talk about? Okay, defuzz. Okay, I'm going to stick with it until you tell me otherwise, or until you change your channel name. Either way works for me. Alright, let's talk about some stuff. Coins, numismatics, stacking, what do you guys want to discuss? I'm going to let you, let the chat here kind of determine where this stream goes tonight. For a little while, anyway. Or we could talk about the 24-hour cat channel if Phil at the Board's really excited about that. You got it, defuzz. Larry Powell, no, I did not. In fact, I didn't even attempt to do it. I gave it some thought after seeing the price and what it was going to be made out of, the composition, all of that. I decided not to do it. I didn't really have that. Didn't really have the motivation or the desire to do it. I was initially excited, but I got turned off really quick once the details came out. Yes, 710. Well, it's supposed to be. At least it's under the guise of a coin channel. Silver Scorpion. You know what? It's YouTube. You can have anything on there, I'm sure. Alright, so I've got something to show everyone here. Since there was a small number of you who came back out of, I think, maybe 10 that I had earlier, you were going to be the first to see this before anybody else does. I have not one but two of these. I have a hand-poured Han Solo encased in carbonite bar. I have two of them. They're both over 2 ounces. One's a 2.7, one is a 2.5. Look at those nicely manicured fingernails. Wow, that's impressive. What do you guys think about that? Thinking about putting at least one of these up for auction at some point? Would you guys bid on something like this if I put it up? Yes, it's 3/9 fine silver, both of them. And it's done from a local guy that I know in my area. Don't tell Kellenel, though. He'll want to melt it. Yeah, it's Star Wars, so I'm sure that'll definitely attract some attention. Hopefully enough attention to command the price that I'd like to see them go at. So we'll see. And let me show you this piece. This piece is not for sale, but I think some of you know Crazy from Opar. He sent me this brass piece. This is really cool. He actually sent it for my daughter, but I'm keeping it on my desk for now. Little pirate piece. Kind of using it as a paperweight at the moment. Hey, Siren, you made it back. And guess what? We have volume now. We have audio. And although Siren gave me a little bit of a hard time at first, I suppose I'll keep her as a moderator. I'll tell you what, let's let the chat decide. If we should keep Siren as a moderator, type in 1. If you don't think we should keep her as a moderator, type in 2. This piece right here, 710, this brass pirate piece. The other, the Han Solo carbonite piece was from somebody else. Siren went to for himself. You got it, Siren. I'll remove you as a mod right away. Oh, that's funny. Hey there, Cujo. We're just farting around here tonight. Siren, it won't let me remove you as a moderator, so I guess I'm stuck with you now. I can't do anything with anybody. Yes, 710. This is Party Pickle's channel. The channel where everything is rigged. You heard it here first. That's really weird. Well, let me mess around with that. Oh, yeah, I can use my phone for that too. Awesome. Okay, good point. Yeah, I tried that Silver Scorpion. The 3 dots next to the name, but on my laptop doesn't allow me to do it. But my phone it does, so I got my phone running as well. We'll be okay. I'll get this figured out. I'm not as dumb as I look. Well, maybe I am, but don't tell anyone. And you know, I'm not gonna tell you to please hit the like button. If you don't like the stream, you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I don't care. I just want to provide a place where we can fool around and talk about coins or numismatics in general, stacking, silver, gold, platinum, palladium, Kellenel's favorite, copper, whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay? You're not going to hurt my feelings if you hit the thumbs down and never come back again. It happens. It's okay. That being said, let's talk about some stuff. Like I said, I'm going to let the chat run the stream tonight. So you guys tell me what you want to talk about for a little bit. Well, thank you to Fuzz after some initial problems. And thank you again to Larry Powell for bailing me out, at least getting me started. Silver Scorpion, exactly. You had 5 1-ounce copper rounds? Yeah, when I first started collecting, Larry, I bought a full tube of copper rounds And over the years, I've collected a few here and there, so I have a few just to hold on to. I don't know where copper's gonna go, but it never hurts to have a little bit on hand. 6 thumbs down, huh? That's fantastic. Let's get a record. Yeah, 6 thumbs down the opposite way. Got it. Sure, 710. You can go ahead and type whatever you want in the chat there. I don't know if you'll get any responses or attention, but you do you. You did make me look, Philip. I just wanted to see if anyone actually did put a thumbs down. Oh, you do, Larry? Yeah, that's not a bad way to do it. I'm holding on to most of my stuff for now. I'll throw in a giveaway on somebody else's channel from time to time. I'm sure some of you have seen that. Okay. Well, you have to start somewhere to fuzz. I actually have 2 full coffee cans of copper cents from 59 to 82. I weigh all of my 82s, and I weigh my 83s because of the transition year, the transitional error. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with them. I want to search them for errors and varieties, but I have so many now. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. And I also have a book. A book. I have a binder for everything. I have a binder for each U.S. denomination. I have one for modern coinage. I have one for varieties and errors and oddities and essentially typeset pieces. Denominations and series, which I'll only collect a few of, and not the whole entire series. I won't try and collect because it's just going to be out of reach and too expensive. But I am thinking about transitioning some of my collection over to the albums or the folders. But I don't want the ones where if you keep replacing them after time, the holes get bigger, like the Whitman ones. A Dansko, like something like the Dansko albums. But that's going to take time and investing into getting more of those. So we'll see what happens. But I also collect a lot of world coinage, and I also stack silver, gold, a little bit of copper, platinum, and palladium as well. So kind of a jack of all trades. I have my fingers in a lot of different pots. Keeping my pulse on various aspects of the community. And I'm also a member of various types of channels here on YouTube. So most of you I've seen in different, in various streams. So I try to pop in when I can on all the ones that I like to keep up with on a regular basis. So it's good to see a few of you from streams, different streams that I usually see you in. So, yeah. Well, speaking of bills, so I actually do, I have a little bit of currency as well. But I do have that. Siren, are you talking about me? You've never seen me? You have now. Hope you weren't let down. If you were, well, just close your eyes and listen to the soothing sounds of my voice. Or just look deep into my eyes. Yeah, Cujo, I think that's usually where I see you. You pop into Copportunity's channel too from time to time, don't you? Larry, you talking about currency when you say you love green? Yes, DeFuzz, I agree. The face only a mother could love, I'm sure. That's okay, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I've heard worse. Oh, great. Am I lagging? I'm not seeing the lag on my end. You know what, Phil at the board? You're absolutely right. I do get around. You know, I'm like a doorknob. Everyone gets a turn with the pickle. It's funny. It's always these types of questions. Always asking for a friend. All right, Silver Scorpion. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, and patronizing my first yet awful stream. But we'll get better at it. But have a good night. Sleep well, and we'll catch you around YouTube soon. Oh yeah, I'm in there too, Cujo. I pop into RFT. There's quite a few channels I pop into. RFT was actually the very first YouTube numismatic channel that I was on. I'm also on, I also pop into Seeker, Ravenhawk, Big Flip, Shibby Rob, Southern Metal, Plumber Stacker, Opportunity, Far North Coins, Coin Hunting Couple, Michael Kittle Rare Coins, even Confrontational Nonconformist from time to time. Trying to see who else I'm sub to. Silver Soldier of Fortune, I pop in there as well. Who else am I a member of? Oh, jeez. Big Flip, Big Mill, JW, Coin Crew, amongst a few others. So I Phil at the board's right. I do get around. 710. So yeah, I try to keep up with various channels and get, gain knowledge along the way. I've been doing this myself for about 10 years. I've been collecting and stacking, but I've probably learned and added more to my collection / stack in the past year and a half than I did in the first 8.5 combined. Pretty much since COVID hit is when I really started to amp things up. So yeah, that's just kind of a little bit about me as far as what kind of stacker I am, how long I've been doing it for, what I collect, which is pretty much a little bit of everything. And I know that some people, they say that's, you shouldn't do that. You'll never finish, or you'll never complete, or you're going to run out of money. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? Collect what you want, and you can just keep adding to that. And if you lose interest in something, you can sell that part of your collection and invest it in something else. So I like to keep my options open. I try not to limit myself just to one specific area or denomination or niche of the hobby. And of course, the stacking, I do it for, as a store of wealth, or as a scary I word, some people call it, investment. So that's who I am as a collector and a stacker. I know a lot of you see me as the guy always cracking jokes in the streams, and that's definitely a big part of who I am. But just so you're aware of what kind of a where I stand as far as this community is concerned. Is Simon leaving too? Oh no, Silver Scorpion's leaving. Alright. Good night again, Silver Scorpion. Take care. So if anyone has any questions of me, since someone else is really saying much about what they want to talk about, feel free to ask. I'm, for the most part, an open book, so happy to answer any questions you may have. I keep forgetting there's a lag. I don't have a lot of people in here, so I'm running out of things to talk about, people. Help me out here. Thanks, Siren Silverstash. You really set me up for success here. What's your favorite coin? You know what, Phil at the board? I actually dread this question because it's not so simple for me to answer. I have favorite coins, plural, within the various denominations, and my stack. So that's really hard for me to answer. I could show you some of them, but I don't have all of them up where I am right now. How did I come up with the party pickle handle? Well, it's just kind of something that I put together. There's nothing real exciting about it. It's I just wanted something that was humorous, that would catch somebody's attention. And it just came to me one day and it clicked, and I said, I'm going to use this. And so that's how it happened. Show some of your collection. But of course, 710. And there's different types of those. I'm sure you're a fan of the Type 1 SLQs, because that has those on there, and the Libertad, so I'm sure you love those as well. Don't tell the truth, Barnaby. For better or worse, Siren, I'm going to have to. DeFuzz, it depends on how you want to store them. For me, I don't have any albums with the exception of the Modern Quarter series for the Statehood and the America the Beautiful quarters. I have the Whitman albums, but the problem with those is, although they're relatively inexpensive, if you keep replacing them with better examples as you add them, the spaces, the holes they stretch out and then they become really loose. And after a while, the coins start to fall out. So you could start with that for now, but down the road you may want to invest in something that's a little bit more sturdy, and that will hold those, especially if you plan on continually upgrading those coins. If there's something in my collection particularly that you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll see what I have for you. Like I said, I have currency. I have every denomination of U.S. coinage. I have world coinage. I have my stack. Here, you know what? Let me just show you this. I actually found this in the wild a couple weeks ago. I have a birthday note. September 6th, 2014, on this $20 bill. That was kind of cool. That's my first proper formatted birthday note I found in the wild. Siren, if you think you know, by all means, please tell the chat. I'd like to hear this. Hey, Larry, I've been meaning to ask you, how are you doing on your journey? I know that you were definitely making some good progress. Um, are we, are we still, are we still on our, what's the word I'm searching for? Are we still on our count? I think you were some day 40 something on your, I don't know what it was that you were avoiding. Um, it was a really impressive run that you were on. Cujo, if there's any album to have, if you only have one, that's the one. Because that's going to be the most expensive one to obtain. I wish I would have known 10 years ago when I first started, I would have bought one immediately. Because now they're damn near impossible to find, and forget getting a cheap price on it, unless you win in a giveaway or you have a very wealthy benefactor. Hold that thought there, Philip. The board, I will get to that question in just a moment. And also, who had that? Who had the oh, Cujo. Cujo, I wanted to ask you, do you have the gold pages for those as well, for that 70/70? Oh, Simon, I want to hear this. Please tell me. Okay, and Philip the board, yes, it is true. I do not like pickles at all. Any kind of pickle, regardless. And so, since I don't like pickles, then it cannot be akin to cannibalism because I would not technically be eating my own kind. 710, I do not smoke. I do not partake in the drugs. I do drink on occasion, socially. I rarely ever have a drink with a meal. And usually the only time I drink alcohol is when I actually go out to drink. Like I have, that's the goal, is to go out and have a few drinks. And usually accompanies if I'm going out to a bar or a club, or one of my favorite things to do in the world aside from this hobby, karaoke, which is a little known fact, which you all now know, and I'm sure you're going to share with the rest of the community. That's fantastic, Larry Powell. That's what it was, insulin free. That's awesome. I'm proud of you, buddy. You keep up the great work. You know, Siren, people keep telling me that, and I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm not offended by it. I'm just trying to wrap my head around on what a pickle is supposed to look like, aside from the obvious. Did you expect me to show up in a pickle suit? Actually, that's probably what I should have done. Could have had a little gimmick going for me. Oh well, too late now. You've seen my face. Hey there, welcome back, Ashley West Coast. So Cujo, you don't have the gold pages? Not a bad idea, saying I got pickled at a party. Hey, Plumber Stacker, welcome. I thought I'd try my hand at doing my own stream here. I failed absolutely miserably and fell flat on my face the first 2 times because, well, we had no audio, so I had to have Larry Powell call me and get it figured out. We got me set up with real basic Streamlabs, and we got me going. So I'm just talking to some people. And I know that everyone in here is subscribed to Plumber Stacker, and if you're not, you better go over there and subscribe to him. Otherwise, I will come over personally, and you're going to get pickled up. Alright? So get it done. Don't disappoint me, or Plumber, for that matter. You don't have to subscribe. You don't even have to like my channel or my videos. But you better do it for Plumber, okay? Put up your pickle. 710, that's kind of a kind of a personal assertion there. You might want to elaborate on which pickle you're talking about. You know what, DeFuzz? I think we all like getting pickled from time to time. I don't know who Plumber Stacker is. Well, Simon, you better learn quick. Would you know, you know what? I would say would one of my mods put his channel up, but Simon, you're one of the mods, so you can't do it, I guess. Hey, where's that plumber character? Is he still around? There you go, plumber. I just made you a moderator for the channel. What do you think about that? Plumber, type something in the chat. I want to make sure it went through. There you go. Thank you, Siren Silverstash, even though you don't know who he is. Sure did, Plumber. I think I have, what, 140 something, maybe? Let's find out. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. I have 130 subscribers. New plumber. Wi-Fi plumber. Oh, it looks like my time started over. Looks like my internet cut out and came back in. They always know. Actually, truth be told, I only have one account. I don't have any alternate accounts. I may joke about it, but just the one. I don't. It's I have enough problems keeping up with just the one that I have as it is. Is that constantly going on there, Plumber Stacker, or am I constantly getting the Wheel of Death here? I'm not sure how realistic that's going to be. I'm probably constantly going to be on Wi-Fi, so I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. Guess it's a good thing I'm not a huge streamer. How long have we been going for? 38 minutes? A little while? Alright, anyone else have any other questions or ideas? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up, I think. I still got to finish up some packaging, get those sent out in the morning. Right, Phil, at the board? Oh, I believe it, Plumber Stacker. You're, I've learned that those people who are really good with their hands, that work in, in various trades, are really inclined at that kind of thing and setting up their own, whatever it is. I'm not one of those people. So I don't have that kind of technical knowledge or expertise or even would know where to start. But more power to you, plumber. Right, Cujo. I think I do remember hearing or seeing something about the change on that. I didn't think there was two different people. I just assumed it was the same one. So that, some people, they do a complete change of their name, or at least they keep enough of their first name to where you can kind of tell that it's the same person. All right, DeFuzz, thanks for coming in, and bearing with me through 3 tries of getting on here. I really appreciate it. Uh, 7:10. I usually put on my pants after my socks. Every once in a great while, I might put on my pants before my socks, but usually socks first, then pants. Because I'm trying to talk to you, Siren, and everybody else, and I'm trying to give everyone the opportunity to ask me questions. Besides, putting me on the spot, that's not how I get my humor across. That's usually little quips here and there, and I feed off people in the chat, so it's different when you run a stream. I'm sure Plumber can tell you that, right, Plumber? Much different from when you're a chatter in somebody else's stream as opposed to when you actually have to run a stream. Leg or right leg? I think you mean to say left or right leg. Usually the right leg is the first to go into the pants for me, 710. These are some very off-the-wall questions, but I'm happy to answer them. Oh, I agree, Plumber. I agree. I have fun being the chatter in somebody else's stream and interjecting some life, you know, into that. At least doing my part, trying to. Despite off the board, I don't eat pickles. I do not like them. I like green eggs and ham. Well, I don't mind green eggs and ham, but you get the idea. Well, Cujo, by the time we get to Plumber's After Dark, or Trade Day After Dark, that's pretty much part of the stream where just the wheels fall off. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun. But that's definitely when the freaks and weirdos come out and, we just, YouTube lets us run rampant with the stream. Really dangerous, but we have fun with it. Plumber, I think the modem is downstairs, and I'm upstairs, so a little bit of ways. Ooh. Excuse me, people. I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up here soon. Fill up the board. Not yet. I'm still waiting on getting those grades. Still working on that. That reminds me, I need to check something out. Thank you very much for reminding me. I don't know if any of you saw, but gold jumped up to over 1900 an ounce. It's kind of slowly working its way up. Did anyone else see that today? I saw it early in the day at like 1880, and then it jumped up. Of course I'm going to do that. Ashley West Coast, I actually need to talk to you. Nothing bad, but I'm going to send you a message in Discord. Oh, fantastic, it went through. Great. Well, I have to go through and check all this stuff. Okay, fill up the board. Guess what? You're in luck, because I just got my grade today for that paper. I will look into that. A Wi-Fi extender or an Ethernet cord? Probably Wi-Fi extender is going to be more realistic for my particular situation. Fill up the board. Let's check and see what I got on that paper. I have a feeling though I didn't do as well as I probably could have. Okay, fill up the board. Are you there? You are, I think. So I didn't do so great on the paper. I got a C, which is very poor for my for what I'm expected. But I kind of left it to the last minute, and I didn't work on it and put as much effort as I should have into it. But it is what it is. I made it through the semester. I did well on everything else, so I guess I can't complain too much about that. I did great on the final. So hopefully that gives me enough points. I don't even know if I was able to maintain an A. I will do that, Larry Powell, certainly. Okay, everyone, it's getting pretty late. I still have some things to do before I go to bed, and I still have to get up and go to work in the morning, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for coming in, chat with me for a little bit, and hopefully I will be able to go on live a little bit more often. I don't really have anything planned, at least for now, we're scheduled, so I'll just pop in when I can. But thanks again for coming in. And if you ever have any questions for me, my email is in the About section of my YouTube page, my YouTube channel. So feel free to shoot me an email. Okay? So thanks again, and I'll see you all in a stream soon. And good night.